All right.
All right.
There it is.
There it is. We're live. It is the after show. Welcome to it.
Glad to be here, CJ.
By the way,
Yeah.
in this time of not a whole lot of new television shows
Yeah.
coming online, we've been watching Survivor, which Survivor started back in the year 2000. 20 years ago.
2000.
And
I remember us watching a season of Survivor as deadline dinner shows at EGM one year.
that may
We
have
watched the
been, was that the
whole
first season?
Like
I
the
don't
original
think so.
Survivor.
The original. Yeah, the
I don't
first
think it
season. I
was the
remember
first
watching
season.
it. I remember I think somebody even had like a Survivor finale party. I think that was like Craig Kuyawa. Had everybody over to his condo and we watched Survivor or something.
I remember going to Craig's condo for the Super Bowl party one
and
year.
the Super Bowl. Yeah, there was that
Huh.
too. Anyway, so yeah, we're rewatching it. It's so funny. Just 20 years ago, I mean, Survivor sort of is the template for reality TV in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah.
But the first season feels, just in the way it's shot and the pacing, like a
that they
documentary.
didn't know what it was yet.
Like a documentary, and like they didn't know what it was yet. Whereas we watched season 30 beforehand, which was a
Jesus
no
Christ.
Season
no collar
30?
no collar versus blue collar versus white collar. 3 teams.
No
and
collar?
yeah, people who just kind of
Unemployed?
drift in and out of jobs. And
Okay.
yeah, it's-
Huh.
So you.
so me. But
So wait, what? So they had like,
Oh, man. I really don't want to sit here and talk about Survivor for 20
no,
minutes.
I don't either. But so they had like a bunch of people with like high paying jobs.
yes, including like
And-
a Yahoo executive. Yeah, this was back from 2015.
So like super classist though. Like here's a
Yes.
bunch of rich
In
people.
other words,
here's
kind
a bunch of like middle class people, and here's a bunch of poor people.
Oh, there you
basically, yes.
go.
Wow.
America.
That's real classist. Okay.
So that was season 30, and we watched that, and it was very it was good. And then we went back to the first season, and it's stark the differences.
I've
But,
never seen an episode of Survivor.
The season that we watched is the only season I've ever watched.
Yeah.
yeah, the first season I think was the only season I ever watched.
Huh.
And that was only because, I mean, I was into it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But I
well,
was
it was
sitting
such
there
a
with group
pop
of
culture
people who
phenomenon.
were into it as well. So, you know,
It was such a thing.
yeah.
It was such a thing.
Yeah.
I was also into Turkish Star Wars. So,
Well,
Hell yeah, Turkish Star Wars.
I've never seen
hell
an episode
yeah.
of Survivor, but I've certainly seen Turkish Star Wars.
Damn right, you have. All
I
right,
mean,
let's do this.
Yeah.
okay, we're doing a Jeopardy quiz here. It's from hacker alias Scoop Jessica.
Yeah.
And she has sent an email along with it. It says, "What's up, fellas?
Not much.
Fellows.
Something I've been taking advantage of recently is food delivery, and I was inspired to write up a little quiz based on
Something you've been
food."
taking advantage of lately is Scoop Joey.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. I don't know. You take that however you want to take it.
Or Scoop Jessica's husband. Maybe
Yes.
wife. I don't know. Whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Sure.
Significant other.
There you go.
She was inspired to write up a little quiz based on food in video games.
Ah,
Food in
yes.
video games. I'm also reminded of a time at Scoop Fest when CJ had to call to get a refund for a grocery order that wasn't delivered to his family back home.
I remember that too.
That did happen.
Was that
Here's
the
hoping your
same?
local
That was
delivery
the
service.
That was the same dinner that she tried coffee crisp for the first time, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
yes.
Yeah,
That
you
is
weren't
cor-
there,
that's
Phil.
correct.
You
Right,
hadn't
no,
arrived
I-
yet.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
you weren't there.
But I heard the story.
Hmm.
Yeah, I heard all these stories afterwards.
Here's hoping your local delivery services have been more effective recently. Stay safe, wash your hands, and tip your drivers. Scoop Jessica wearing a mask. All right.
You know,
So yeah.
real quick.
So the reason that I did I had to be the one to call
Yeah.
for the refund was because I actually did the order on my phone and my wife
Oh.
did not have the application that has all our account info. So
Yeah.
that's why.
The other day,
Yes.
it was, it was during the week, and I had a Zoom meeting for work coming up, and like 10 minutes before the meeting, there's a knock on our door, and I go to answer it, And I open the door and there's just like 4 or 5 grocery bags sitting on our front porch.
I assume they
And
weren't
dog
yours.
And I certainly hadn't
yours.
ordered them. And I figured Dana would have told me had she ordered some. And I quickly yelled to her, "Did you order food?" She said, "No, of course not." The guy was downstairs getting in his car, and I yelled at him. I was like, "Hey, did you just drop this off?" He answers to the affirmative, and I explained, this is not my food. And he says, "Well, is this?" And he says my address. And I, because I'm an idiot, I glance at my door. Because apparently
of your address.
Apparently I had to double check, and I was like, "No, yeah, I mean that's my address certainly, but it's me and my wife, and neither one of us ordered a bunch of groceries."
Oreos and squirt and Swedish fish. What are these doing here?
I don't eat Swedish fish.
You don't eat Swedish fish? Damn it!
Come on. And you know what? You tried to do this during the main show. Don't try and pawn off the Oreo obsession on me. That's your thing.
Yeah, you're the one who had the Tupperware container full of.
Okay.
The whole reason
You
to go
had
to CJ's house.
Did you not have the Swedish fish Oreos?
Yeah, sure. I'll play DDR.
Oh, yes, I'm going to try the Swedish fish Oreos because they sound horrible, and of course they were. But
I never had those.
That does not mean that I like obsessively eat Swedish fish and or Oreos. But
aerosol cheese, totally different.
Yeah, you know what? I don't eat. Aerosol cheese is expensive, man.
Jesus,
it's a luxury
Let's
item.
finish this story, please. It's almost midnight.
So I was like, yeah, this is not my food, and the guy's like, well, this is the address I have, and I'm just like, okay, but I don't want to take a bunch of food that somebody else paid for.
Right.
And he's like, well, I'm like, do you have like the person's number? And he's like, no, I don't have access to their number. I already closed out the.
Exactly. I already closed out the thing. Yeah.
And it's like, well, what do I just, do you take this? Are you giving this to me? I don't know what to do here. And
can I use that cart?
He ended up.
Did he take the stuff?
Well, what he ended up doing, and there's no good way out of this. What he ended up having to do was I forget what delivery service he was with, but he ended up having to call like their headquarters and have them look up the account and find the person and find a way to contact them to get their actual address. And he finally came back up and got the food. And I mean, this food had ended up sitting on my porch in the sun,
right,
for like 40 minutes.
Right.
And there was frozen stuff in there that I can assure you was not frozen by the time he picked it up. And I was explaining this to my coworkers, and they were like, you just gave away a bunch of free food. What are you doing? And the thing is, and like, I felt bad for the delivery guy because it's not the delivery guy's fault, obviously. And all the the 40 minutes he's down there trying to find who this belongs to is
making
time
more deliveries.
Yeah, right. That's money he's losing. But also from my point of view, first of all, there's the moral,
you didn't pay for it. Somebody did.
Somebody did. And yes, at some point down the line, someone is going to end up paying for it, whether it comes out of,
probably
the
delivery drivers.
Yeah. And I don't, well, I would imagine.
Actually, if that person put in the wrong address, it would still probably come out of there. They wouldn't. I would think. But anyway.
But the way I figured it was, at some point, the person whose food it actually is, they're going to be wondering, why hasn't my food arrived?
Right.
They're going to call up the delivery service, throw a fit. Where's my food?
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, is this your address? No, that's not my address. And probably like 2 hours later, that delivery guy is going to end up back at my house.
Right.
Saying, oh, the person whose food this is supposed to be finally got a hold of us. Now they want their food.
Right.
And then it turns into.
Actually, I believe it. This happened to me once before. Yeah. I think with Postmates or something, where they delivered something and it wasn't for us. And they were just like, just keep it because we're not gonna come and take back food.
Yeah, well, I think
that we already delivered.
Legally, I believe legally, if something is dropped off on your door, it's yours. You know, if something is delivered to you,
okay,
it's yours. But and
maybe.
then I mean, there's also like, yeah, like, you know, why would they want to take back food that they gave to me? Because maybe I'm a psychopath who poisoned it or something.
You could have done something to it.
Yeah, but whatever the case is, the dude took it back. So
okay,
there you go. Let's play.
Well,
our
anyway,
game. Let's play our food.
Let's play our
game.
food delivery related game.
Yes.
How about we do one team again?
We're just doing us.
Yeah,
Sure. Us against Scoop Jessica.
What's our name here?
Aerosol Cheese Chevalier.
The Door Dashers.
One of the categories is DoorDash.
Yeah, that's no good.
The dashing
aerosol cheesers.
Or aerosol cheesers. All right.
Yeah.
Aerosol cheesers.
The aerosol cheesers. Oh, with the Z.
With the Z to make it more extreme.
Sorry, that's a Z.
A Z.
Z.
There you go. All right. So this is food related.
Our categories are
Grubhub.
Yep.
DoorDash. Uber Eats.
Yep.
Instacart. And Amazon Fresh. Now, for all you international listeners, those are the names of food delivery services
we have some of
that
those.
are available in the United States.
We have one of those.
May not be in your local.
Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats are typically like they will deliver food to you from restaurants.
Yes.
And Instacart Amazon Fresh are like
Fresh
groceries.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Do you use any of these services, CJ?
I use DoorDash currently.
I use DoorDash as well.
I do not use any of the others anymore. As Scoop Jessica mentioned, I did at one point use Instacart, but now in part because I don't have a job, I have the time to go to the grocery store. So now I go to the grocery store. Anyway, so we want to go left to right here.
Sure.
Just cross the line.
Yeah.
All right. We'll start with Grubhub for
what's the order we're reading these bad boys
100.
in?
I'll go first. Greg, you next, and Phil after that.
Word.
Got it.
Grubhub for 100.
For 100 in Portal, this food is a lie. I'm going to say, what is cake?
You were going to say cake? Yeah.
Cake is a lie. What is cake? Correct.
That is it.
We're doing DoorDash for 100. In Super Mario Brothers 2 USA, the player can ride this projectile which is shot out of Birdo's mouth. That'd be an egg.
That is an egg.
What is an egg?
What is an egg?
Yeah. 200.
I love it. Uber Eats for 100. Peach has made this for you at the beginning of Super Mario 64.
That's another cake?
It's another cake.
Another cake.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on over. I baked you a cake.
We're at 300.
Yep.
All right. Instacart for 100. This drink is the preferred Fallout Cola. I say that's
Nuka, right? Nuka.
Yeah, Nuka Cola.
I don't even play Fallout, and I know it's Nuka Cola.
I have a pint glass that's Nuka Cola.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Very nice.
We're on Amazon Fresh for 100. This is the favorite food of every video game character with the initials DK. I don't know what Drift King likes.
I'm desperately trying to think of other video game characters.
The Dark Knight.
Yes.
Batman loves his Cheetos. What?
Yes, of course, bananas.
Lego Batman likes lobster thermidor. If you remember the Lego Batman movie.
We're at 500 points.
Grubhub for 200. This magical purple enemy first appeared in Kid Icarus. He may or may
Kid
not
Icarus?
be. No, it's Icarus. If you speak
Icarus.
it in the original Turkish, he may or may not be edible.
Turkish Kid Icarus.
The Turkish
Eggplant
myth
wizard,
of
is it?
Kid Icarus. It's the eggplant wizard.
Eggplant wizard.
Eggplant wizard.
Eggplant wizard.
Noted enemy of Captain N, the game master, as well.
True.
We're at 700 points.
True. 700 points. All right. DoorDash for 200. Yoshi strongly dislikes the spicy food.
I don't know this.
I don't think I know this either.
Is this Yoshi's cookie?
Fireballs?
Well, I mean, it causes
Fire's not food, CJ.
I know. I know.
He learned that the hard way. That
You're spicing your food wrong.
Oh
Okay,
man,
just set it on fire. Now it's Mexican food.
What spicy food does Yoshi not like? I know if he eats like a red Koopa, he'll spit fire.
Yeah.
And I know if he touches
cookies.
Fuzzy, he gets dizzy.
He likes cookies.
What?
Dislikes this.
This is probably something
food.
super obvious that none of us are remembering.
Like pepper or something in Yoshi's cookie, but
I don't think there's because
I've never played Yoshi's cookie, so I have no idea.
Yoshi's cookie is just all
It's
matching cookies. Yeah.
Okay.
It's also not a very fun puzzle game.
I'll take your word for that.
But what spicy food does Yoshi not like? I guess we could just be generic and just say pepper and hope it's right.
Let's just say pepper.
Yep.
Yeah. What is a pepper?
It is a
Hey,
pepper.
look at that.
I don't remember what that's from though.
I don't. Me neither. No.
Me neither.
We'll have to look that up later.
But hey, we're at 900 points now.
Yeah.
We are.
Going to Uber Eats for 200. This food restores all of Kirby's health when eaten in Kirby's Dreamland and Kirby's Adventure.
I know it. Do you guys know it?
Tomato?
No, I don't know it.
It is a tomato.
Tomato.
Yep. It's a tomato.
It's tomato.
It is a tomato, and we are at 1,100 points.
Boom.
Right. Instacart for 200. This arcade game puts the players in the shoes of a bartender who must serve beer to patrons while collecting mugs and tips. Not to be confused with the root beer version of the same game.
Oh.
That'd be Tapper.
That is, of course, Tapper.
The big
Right.
Budweiser sign in the back originally.
Now there's a classic arcade game that still holds up and is still
There's one that you'd like to have with the actual tap.
Oh yeah, because instead of a joystick, it actually had a tap.
It had a tap.
Had like a beer tap.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
We're at 1,300.
1,300 points, and we're going to Amazon Fresh for 2. This is the most common food to appear in the Pac-Man games and is worth the fewest points.
Oh.
It's got to be cherries.
Do pellets count as food?
No.
Yeah, it's cherries.
Speaking of arcade games, did you see the leak that seems to indicate that there's going to be a Sega 3D Brawler 1-up arcade machine?
Oh, really?
Virtua Fighter 2, Virtua Fighter Remix, Fighting Vipers, and Sonic Fighters.
It's weird that you call them brawlers.
Whatever.
Because when you said that, I was like Dynamite Deca?
1,500 points, and we're going to Grubhub for 300. This game was briefly released on the Nintendo Switch eShop in March of this year, but was taken down hours later due to legal issues. Oh, is this that one that
That's
you...
Cooking Mama, Cooking Star.
Right.
Cooking Mama, Cook Star.
Are we giving
I'm giving it to us.
Okay.
CJ's likes to play fast and lose with the rules.
Yeah.
We're at 1,800 points.
DoorDash for 300.
Nice.
There it is.
Peter Pepper is the chef of this arcade hit. Now there were actually a couple arcade games starring Peter
We know
Pepper.
what she's talking about.
But she is, of course, talking about Burger Time.
A Burger Time is correct.
We are at 2,100 points. The halfway point.
For 300. In Xenogears, the Soylent system is a food production facility, which is a transparent reference to the 1973 film Soylent Green. This is the main ingredient in the food product.
It's people, isn't it?
Yeah. Soylent
People.
Green is people.
Well, in the movie anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
People. What are
What are
people?
people?
What are people?
2,400 points. It's my turn. Instacart for 300. This light blue drink heals its drinker in Fortnite Battle Royale. I hear Holden say Chug Splash over and over again, but that's an actual ability. But it's just Chug. Is it called Chug?
I'll take your word for it.
He uses the term Chug all the time.
You would be the one to know this because
I'm gonna say Chug.
Chug.
Say Chug.
Slurp juice.
Slurp juice.
The hell is I get it. That boy's grounded. We're down to 2,100 points.
We are.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Amazon Fresh for 3. First introduced in Super Mario World, this fruit eaten by Yoshi is referred to as a berry, but actually more closely resembles this red, sometimes green fruit. It's
An
apple,
apple.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's apple.
What's
Yep,
an apple?
it is an apple.
We're back up to 2,400 points.
Boom.
Yeah.
Grubhub for 400. This Atari game stars Charlie Chuck, who is trying to eat an ice cream cone before it melts.
That is Food Fight.
Food Fight.
Yep. Pretty. I mean,
I think you're right.
will
I think
take
you're
your
right.
word for that.
I do not know the name of the character in Food Fight, but I know the goal of
that's what you're
Food
doing?
Fight is to eat an ice cream cone before it melts.
Okay.
Okay, Food Fight.
Yep.
What is Food Fight?
That was
Boom.
actually one of
2,800
my
points.
favorite old arcade games was Food Fight. Played that at Showbiz.
You know what I really
all
loved?
the time. What's
Plaque Attack.
Plaque
On the
Attack.
2600?
that? It was an Activision game, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was like
It
a
was really good.
shooter.
It was
Am I
a shooter,
correct?
but it was you were shooting at top and bottom. You were in a mouth. You were a tube of toothpaste that would, by the way, actually reduce. It would roll up.
It would like
as you
roll
used
up.
it,
That's
and you
cute.
had to protect the teeth on the top and the bottom of the mouth. It was really great.
Food Fight was a one-screen action game. The screen was covered with little pits that you could fall into, and you were in one corner of the screen. There was an ice cream in the other corner. It would drip to melt. That was your timer.
Nice.
And enemies would run after you, and scattered throughout the screen were little piles of food that if you walked over, you could pick one up and throw it at your enemy to defeat them. And they
Cool.
were doing the same. It was a fun little game.
Huh.
Whose turn is it?
I believe it's
Greg.
Is it mine? Okay. DoorDash for 400. In Kirby's Dream Land, this food allows Kirby to breathe fire. It also makes an
No.
appearance in the Super Smash Brothers
Oh.
series.
This food.
Kirby's Dream Land Fire.
It's like I would lean towards a kind of pepper again.
Right. Or like a
It's like a
curry.
habanero or something.
is it
Or
a
curry
curry?
would make sense.
Is it a curry? It might be a curry. I
Could
don't remember.
You guys are
Let's
the
say
experts
curry.
here, not me.
You gonna say
Let's
curry?
say curry.
Okay.
What is super spicy
spicy
curry?
Look at that.
Nice.
Boom.
Look at that. I
3,200
guess
points. I think we're
we're
pretty
1,000.
safe.
Mostly good.
We get this right and we're safe.
Yeah.
Uber Eats for 400. This real life dehydrated meal product is heavily featured in Final Fantasy 15. That is cup noodles, right?
Cup noodle. Yeah.
Yeah,
I never played that
Cup
game.
noodle.
cup noodle.
Correct.
3,600 points.
I have also never played Final Fantasy 15 and probably never
I
will.
haven't either, but I've seen plenty of screenshots of characters from that game wearing giant cup noodle heads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
CJ, that's
Is it
you.
mine?
Yep.
All right. Instacart for 400. In Death Stranding, canteen item converts rainwater into this product.
Canteen
No idea.
converts rainwater
Rainwater
into.
into this.
I mean, it's a
Urine?
canteen. Yeah.
Gotta be Red Bull.
It might be. He does drink. There's some kind of product placement.
There is
Is
a
there?
product placement in
I
Death
don't know what it
Stranding,
is
right?
though.
Is it Monster Energy drink?
Oh,
I think it might be.
I
Is it
think
really?
it might be Monster.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Say
we're
it.
saying Monster. Monster Energy
Energy
drink.
drink. Nice. 4,000 points.
Wonderful.
Amazon Fresh for 400. This 2008 game allows players to use their Wiimotes to prepare meals for customers in the land of Portobello.
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 I get
Portobello.
it.
It's a joke.
I get
Yeah.
it. Is that a Cooking Mama game? No.
On the land of Portobello, we prepare meals.
Was this Order Up? Didn't Mike Phillips enjoy Order Up?
Oh, maybe.
I'm willing to go with that.
Yeah,
I don't know if Portobello is
I don't either.
more whimsical than Order Up.
Yeah, we got points to burn.
Yeah, it's true.
Order Up.
All right, Order Up.
Hey,
Order
Order Up.
4,400 points.
Wow, we're doing pretty well. Did
We're
we
doing
miss,
good.
did we miss one so far?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We missed one.
Okay. Grubhub for
We're into the
5.
500s.
In Chrono Trigger, Chrono and Ayla
Mhm.
engage in this
Or
type
Isla.
of competition. Is it Isla?
Competition?
Is it a hot dog eating contest?
Yeah, I
No.
suppose
The
we
only
need to
kind
be
of-
specific.
No.
It's the only kind of food eating competition I can think of. It'd be a hot dog eating contest, but I don't know. Is that something that happens in Chrono Trigger?
Why not?
somehow I doubt it.
I
Maybe
do
the
too.
American translation would be hot dog eating contest, and it
Yeah.
would be something else.
I have no idea.
Let's just do it.
What? Hot dog eating contest? Hot dog eating. Okay. Soup eating contest.
Would that be a
did not
soup
get that.
drinking contest?
We're down to exactly 3,900 points.
Okay.
Unless it's chunky soup, then it's a meal. Anyway.
That's
Upside down, right? Good. No, wait a minute.
Wait, what are we doing?
It's
It's
your turn.
It's me. DoorDash
Yep.
500. These are the bad foods in Toe Jam and Earl which will hurt the player instead of healing them. Name 3. Oh, well, there's bread, the bread that's gone bad.
The moldy bread.
Moldy bread.
Yeah.
There's
like
the
rotten cabbage or something like
moldy
that.
cheese.
Moldy
Right,
cheese.
moldy cheese.
Isn't
And then
there
there's
like
the cabbage.
yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we're saying bread, cheese, and cabbage.
Bread, cheese, and cabbage.
Yeah, well,
Moldy
moldy
bread,
bread,
moldy
moldy
cheese,
cheese,
old
fish
cabbage.
bones, old cabbage, and slimy fungus. So we got
And we're
that right.
smart.
We got it.
Boom.
4,400 points again. Let's see if we can get to 5,000. We're going for Uber Eats for 500 points. Strawberry on the shortcake, blueberry cheese brownie, and cranberry chocolate sundae are all special moves used by the main hero of this game.
Hero in quotes.
Strawberry on the shortcake,
Hero
blueberry
in
cheese
quotes.
brownie, and cranberry chocolate sundae. Main hero
Special
of
moves.
this game. Wow. I don't know.
Is it No More Heroes?
Never played it, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that makes sense that it'd be something that weird.
You want to say
Right?
that?
I don't know. Sure.
No More Heroes is correct. We are stabbing in the dark and hitting
Look at that.
Yep.
on everyone.
Look at that.
4,900 points.
Instacart for 500. In Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, this drink, also known as a ribbit drink, restores both HP and FP of all members in the party. Ooh.
I haven't played Legend of the Seven Stars since it came out.
Yeah, same
I
here.
have no idea.
This drink, also known as ribbit drink. What would restore both I mean, I'm trying to think what it could be called, a ribbit drink.
Root beer?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
All
Hey,
right.
I mean,
Kero
Cola.
because the frog
Frog
yeah,
makes
Kero
Kero.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're
All
not
right.
going to
Oh,
get to
well.
5,000. Let's see if we can stay above 4.
All right. Amazon Fresh for 500. In 1996, Computer Gaming World declared this game the 34th worst computer game ever released.
Bad computer game.
It's food related.
Food
Food.
related.
Hmm.
The only one I can think of is Chex Quest, but that's a good game.
But is it good is it good like a good game?
No, it's- I mean, no, it's
based
a-
on a serial, or is it
No,
actually
it's-
a good game?
Well, because it's like a Doom mod.
Okay.
It's a solid. It's actually a pretty solid Doom mod.
But
Okay.
would the editors of Computer Gaming World have still called it the 34th
Somebody called Jeff
worst?
Green.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine people saying Chex Quest was bad
But it's got to be food related.
unless they were just saying like lol Chex
That's what I'm saying. That's what
game.
I'm thinking.
Because
That's
it's
what I'm thinking
actually
too.
it's actually a pretty good game, and it's like kind of known for being surprisingly good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to think what bad food games would be. I don't know.
I don't know.
Do we just take a shot in the dark and say Chex Quest?
Yep, I think so.
Let's do it. Chex Quest. Pizza Tycoon.
Pizza
Tycoon.
Tycoon.
The hell was a pizza?
Forgot
tycoon?
I didn't. Yeah.
Pizza
At least it wasn't
Tycoon.
Chex Quest because again, Chex Quest actually pretty good, and you can buy. Well, not buy. They recently did an
Limited run.
update. Well, they did. Well, you can buy it through limited run, but it's free on Steam.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, you can
Right.
download the updated version of Chex Quest for free on Steam.
Nice.
But we did it. We won.
We did it. We have
3,900
won
points.
3,900 points. Thank you, Scoop
Yeah.
Jessica, for this fun food related Jeopardy quiz.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thanks so much.
That was good fun. I can't believe we got some of those right.
Come on, we got most of those right.
We did. We only missed like 4.
And we took a couple shots in the dark and they worked out for us.
And they did work out.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm thankful for that.
No more heroes.
No more heroes.
How did I get that? You know,
the hero in quotes.
What you know what it was? It was the hero in quotes. And I am also aware that Scoop Jessica and Scoop Joey are big fans of No More Heroes.
Oh, okay.
Because I've seen them talk about that game before. So
I see.
So those two factors is what made me guess that was the game. So
I see.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Scoop Jessica, for this excellent Jeopardy quiz. If you, dear listener, think you have an idea for a quiz that we could do on the show, you can email that to playeronepodcast@gmail.com. You can use a little website called jeopardylabs.com to make your quiz and email us the link. That's what Scoop Jessica did. And it makes it very easy for us to play. We can all play.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you, patrons, for your support of our show. Stay safe, wear a mask. I hope your loved ones and friends are all staying safe. I hope everybody's doing well and getting through this crazy time with the pandemic and everything else that's going on. Because, you know.
Yes.
We will talk at you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.